Hello, and thank you for tuning in again to another episode of CivilianTacticalWeapons.com. I'm going to try to run through this very quickly because this is the third time I've tried to record this video and I can't get it in under 10 minutes. So I'm going to jump right into it. It's actually a discussion video on how to clean the Beretta Storm, since I had a viewer write in and ask how to do it. So we're going to go through this as quickly as I possibly can. You're going to go ahead and push the, of course, first we'll make sure the magazine's empty. Check the chamber is clean. Make sure there's no bullets in there. Pull the disassembly latch out. Pull the two parts of the gun out. Take the charging handle off the side. And then at that point we'll actually let the bolt assembly come out. With the bolt assembly you're going to have something that looks like a big staple on the back. You're going to pull that right up. Take your recoil spring up. And now what you're going to go ahead and do is take the Hops No. 9 solvent. And what you're going to do is use this to clean. Mainly you're going to spend most of your time cleaning this gun is actually cleaning the bolt assembly. So you're going to go through here, and I'm going to go through pretty quick mainly because I can't get the video time down, and my gun's already clean too, so you would may spend a little bit more time with it. But make sure you thoroughly clean all the parts of the bolt assembly down. It's the most important part of the gun to clean. Pretty much, as far as I'm concerned. As far as the spraying goes, what I like to do is take the Remington oil spray, which is one of the reasons why I love sprays, and go ahead and spray the spring down. And it's nice because it's able to get in between the springs and also shoot any crap that's built up in the gun. After that, I'll take the regular gun oil and bead a line along the top of it for good measure. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and take this, pop the spring back down. You have a little piece that comes off on the side, and there'll actually be some gunk that's built up on it, so you want to make sure this is clean. What I actually do is spray this little piece down with the gun oil. Drop the piece back in. Make sure you take the little staple part, pop it back on the top. As far as inside the gun itself, use the same No. 9 solvent to go ahead and clean any interior areas you can. Mainly just try to get all the main black gunk out. Now the upper and the lower receiver connect via this little rail. I don't worry too much about making sure that that's well lubricated, since that rail is just how the two upper and lower receivers connect. There's no friction really being caused there, so I don't worry too much about it. Use the Remington gun oil to go ahead and spray the main mechanical parts in here. Take the Remington gun oil, spray down the bolt assembly. I'm going to take my gun oil, and along here though I'm actually going to go ahead and drop the gun oil down the little channel along the side of the bolt assembly. At this point, I'm going to take the bolt assembly. I'm so worried about trying to do this in time, I almost forgot. You'll go ahead and take, and keep in mind you can also use a snake, but just go ahead and use that same Hops No. 9. Pop through a couple times. Go ahead and clean out any crap that's built up in there. You can then either use one of these tips using the cloth, which since it takes too long, I'm not going to do for the video, but you can do it that way, or you can actually shoot the Remington gun oil through here. You'll let it actually drip out the front. And Actually, it comes down to it. It's a pretty clean gun. It's not one that I worry too much about making sure it's absolutely perfectly cleaned. To be honest, if you shoot this about once a month, I wouldn't even worry too much about cleaning it. Maybe every 4th or 5th time. It's an incredibly clean gun. So at this point, you're going to go ahead and take your drop that back in there, and before you reattach it, what you then is rock this back so that you can line up the side and put the charging handle back in. So you get those holes lined up. Like that. At this point, you'll go ahead and push it forward. Drop the two halves back together. Put the disassembly latch back through the center. Run the charging handle a few times. Make sure it's smooth. Get out any excess dirt. And that's how you clean the main internals. I'm going to use the gun scrubber to get off any oil that's built up on the outside. You'll take this synthetic stock cleaner and pretty much use it to spray on all the plastic parts of the gun. Clean out any gunk and grime. I worry about this side more since it's the ejection chamber. Of course, you'd spray the other side down. And that's me trying to do it as fast as I can and being able to talk and give you as much information as possible as far as cleaning this gun. But you're pretty much all done. You're ready for the next range time. Remember, if you have any questions, please email me at info@civiliantacticalweapons.com, and I hope to see you next week's episode.